Hi everyone, and welcome to Crosshatch Puzzles. I'm here for another New York Times daily crossword solve. This is pretty random. I have a few extra minutes, and I didn't want to do the monthly bonus for February. It is today, February 18th, 2026, but the February monthly bonus is titled Miss Americana. So, I mean, not only would I be starting off on the wrong foot, they're at a disadvantage, but also I just didn't really feel like doing that one today. So instead I picked the last Sunday that I missed, the most recent Sunday that I missed, which was this Sunday, January 11th of this year. It's a puzzle by Dylan Schiff, and the title is It's All Greek, which that appeals to me much more than the February monthly bonus. Sorry about the squeaky chair. So I'm going to try and get through this, I don't know, as fast as I can. We'll see what happens. But let's dive in. It's all Greek. What does that mean? Sunday, January 11th, 2026 by Dylan Schiff. Tennis superstar Nadal, familiarly is Rafael Nadal, familiarly known as Rafa. Wicked director John M. Chu. Unspecified degree. I'm also just looking at the shape of the grid here. We have what might look like a Greek letter in the middle or something. It's a very unusual, it's a symmetrical about the vertical axis here. Anyway, unspecified degree is an nth degree. To pack down, what would one, like stomp down or something? I'm sure it's something like that, but I don't see it. Sign me up. I'm in. Bygone carrier that had a fleet of clippers. Is this an airline? Is this Delta? What is this? Filing Pro. And this would be a CPA, a chartered professional accountant. Well, Delta is a current carrier, so I'm looking for something bygone. I'm not really sure. Really like. Might be something like a door. Does that work with the downs here? To practice hit witchcraft on is to hex. Benedict Arnold's offense. Treason, wasn't it? Error message on a Blu-ray display. No disc. That's funny. Delivery option. FedEx, maybe. Way off in the distance is afar. Classical Greek precinct with a noted oracle. Isn't this Delphi? Et alia is and others, or et alii. This is going to be Delphi. Oh, is this a rebus? We're looking at something like this. Game on some kids' menus. Well, that doesn't look great. Item in a numismatist's collection. A coin, numismatist is a coin collector. Apt name of 12 popes. Oh, this is Pope Pius. This looks like it wants to be an O. Maybe? A blank magnon, Cro-Magnon probably, doesn't it? Cross something? Randall, who created the webcomic XKCD, is Randall Monroe. Patient watchers, not watchers who are patient, but watchers who watch patients are nurses. Debaters who use deceptive arguments. I don't know that there's a word for that, but obviously there is, but I don't see what it is. Cross puzzle? What's going on? Games on some kids menus, and then game on some kids menus. I haven't looked at a kids menu in a while. I don't know. Birthstone after opal. Oh, good. I don't know the order of them at all, not even a little. What's a 5-letter birthstone? Not sure. Filled with activity. Might be something like a buzz. Games on some kids' menus. Looks like mazes then maybe. And this does look like a puzzle, doesn't it? Oh, topaz. That'll work. Sound from a rag doll. What? Why is rag doll one word? Inherently. To tamp down, pack down. Mushroom often added to cream sauces, morel mushrooms. Woodwind related to the cor anglais, or English horn, that's the oboe. Inherently is... Oh, a ragdoll. Maybe that's a variety of cat. What is purse? Something is off. But I don't know what. Oboe's got to be right. Purr doesn't have to be right, I suppose, but what else could inherently be? I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to erase tamp 2. I'm not 100% sure about that. The rest of this kind of has to be right, I think. Melodic way of speaking. Sing-songy? Turn off. In what sense? Less laissez-faire is probably stricter. Rubber end of a golf club. Of the grip, I think. Leaf turning month. No, that's not right. Leaf turning month. Oh, no, maybe it is. Because that could be September, depending on where you are. Entre nous means between us or among us. Turn off. This looks like maybe in. Rug cleaner for short. A vacuum. What? Maybe there's more rebuses than I think there are. To turn off. Follower of catch or latch. Catch or latch. Hospital, surgical sites, operating rooms, maybe. Big cat hybrid, maybe a liger. I'm not sure how they want it spelled. Swan song, last something, last act. NBA team that plays at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Is that the Los Angeles Lakers? Baloney. I'm not sure. Owlish in a way. What melodic way of speaking? Bit of entertainment for a morning commute, maybe. I don't know. Light bulb measure. Wanted volts or lumens. Maybe they want volt. Oh, wattage. I think that's right. Owlish. Wise could be. Baloney. Lies, maybe? Or liar? Could be the Lakers then. Or Pacers. Pacers looks better because this will be voice. Song voice or sing voice. Follower of catch onto or latch onto. So entrange. Estrange. To turn off is to estrange. Debaters who use deceptive arguments. Baloney could be something like pish. I'm fine, but thanks anyway. Parcel of land. Two-pack and M&M for two. Blank Montoya, Print the Princess Bride Swordsman, Inigo Montoya. Period in the periodic table. Period. A row is called a period. Email category new. That's weird. Composer of the Raindrop Prelude is Chopin. Bit of entertainment for morning commute, maybe a podcast. Intelligent sea mammal. A dolphin. I'm fine, but thanks anyway. Oh, that's okay. Could be. I'm guessing this is that. Parcel of land. A plot of land. Oh, Greek letter that resembles an I, a top, and O, as seen 8 times in this puzzle. So that's phi. So are we hip hop? Crisscross puzzle. Hip hop artist. No, artists both. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Swan song looks like last act. Classic origami design, crane. Survivor group, a tribe. Telly channel with the beeb. Telly is the British, sort of British familiar term for television. And the beeb is a familiar term for one of their channels, the BBC. How China is often sold as a set. Website with a craft supplies and tools page is Etsy. Short adventure tales are, I don't know, A1 or an A worth 1. A1 or an A worth 1. I don't see it. Barely manages to get through. Eeks by. Oh, that's ace. So A1 is an ace, like an ace as a person, or an A worth 1 point in cards is a ace. Oh, conte. Short adventure tales in French. Conte, little tales. Computer addresses for short. IPs, maybe IP addresses. Computer menu heading. Edit, maybe, is sometimes a menu heading. To mimic is to ape. Cameron, who voiced Princess Fiona in the Shrek movies, as Cameron Diaz. Two-time capital of the Mughal Empire. Is this Delhi? I thought it was Agra, actually. Tiny amount. Could be a tad or a bit or something. Put in stitches. Part of the Horn of Africa. Is it Namibia? Perfect condition. Something shape, top shape or something. Felt someone's pain, empathized. Looks okay. Looks like Delhi there, doesn't it? Flooded is a wash. Something is flooded with something. It's a wash with something. A tiny amount looks like a tad then. To seduce is to tempt. Put in stitches is sewed. Oscar-winning actress Lauren. I don't remember. Somalia, part of the Horn of Africa. Long time at NASCAR sponsor is STP, maker of the motor oil. Perfect condition is top shape, isn't it? Lauren Sua. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. What is this up here? Champagne giant. Moet, I think? Gradually entering as a hot tub. Maybe not. Modern social media craze. Anything. Ladybugs prey. What do ladybugs eat? Lower right button on YouTube ads is the skip button. In my estimation, I think subject of an RSVP. Subject of an RSVP. Wanted like a guest or something. Oh, party maybe? In my estimation, I don't know. Iridescent jewelry material. Biting pests. Absolutely, yes, I guess. In my estimation. Florida title sung before the words, just a little. I don't remember. Connecticut Governor Lamont. Okay, modern social media craze. TikTok something? Oh, this is another one of those I/O things, isn't it? A TikTok dance probably. So we want phi here. Oh, an aphid. Ladybugs eat aphids. I keep forgetting that I should be looking out for the theme here. In my estimation, I'd say to throw it is to discard. Oh, this is nacre, the iridescent jewelry material. Easing into. Biting pests or gnats. I cry just a little. Oh, that's right. And Ned Lamont. Okay, fine. What about this? Roman emperor with a namesake wall is Hadrian. Hadrian's wall in what is now Great Britain. Hits Control Z to fix. Undoes. That's fun. In the air. I don't know. Words sung 3 times in a row in Take Me Out to the Ballgame. Root, root, root for the home team. The Met Gala probably is what we want there. Is this Panem? There's an airline named Panem. Article of sports equipment that typically has 2 rubber sheets of different colors. A ping pong paddle. And that would make this a class with frogs. Is the class of amphibia? Maybe. Take to the cleaners is to rip off, I think. Division signs more formally. Oboli? Not sure. Dressy clothes are finery. King Kong actress is, I guess, Fay Ray. Boss at a blaze. Fire chief is the boss fighting a fire. Point of view is an angle. Imagine. Picture. To imagine something, to picture it. What might pop up from time to time? A toaster, if you're making toast. In the air is a lost. This is Pan Am. Oh, Pan Am! Duh. Sharpen is to hone one's skills. SNL alum Nora Munn, I think. A prank of doorbell ringing and running. Oh, what is the name of this? I don't remember. Birthstone before Opal. Oh, we had after Opal up there. Birthstone before Opal. I don't know. A cutter with teeth. Excuse me. Stag. Do we want a male deer, or do we want like a someone who's on a looking for a date? Kristen of Bridesmaids. Is this Kristen Bell, I think? Cutter with teeth. Makes an enemy of. I don't know. Identifies digitally, question mark? I would have wanted something like points at. Ninth inning, usually, what, the end of the game? Is that what we want? Lead into aging or anxiety. Tough high school classes, maybe APs, AP classes. Aging, anti-aging or anti-anxiety, okay. Former times. I don't know. Not all of these are correct, it seems. No shave November, growth informally. What? Informally. Scruff? Doesn't seem right. Is this like a male something? Like stag. You've got to be kidding. Mononymous singer who popularized new Celtic music. I think that's going to be Enya. So I don't think scruff is what we're looking for there. Male ditch. compound that ripens bananas. Ethane, I think. Bronte heroine, Jane Eyre. Birth name of Che Guevara, I don't remember. Swirling currents are eddies. Provocative is, I don't know. Culture medium, agar in a lab. Oh, provocative is edgy. Country single, Loretta Lynn, I think we want here. Blank games, first event first held in 70 across in Delhi. Probably the Asian games, I'm guessing. Jerk is an ass. Like an authoritarian, stern, among other things. Hit title for ABBA or Rihanna, SOS, I think. Ernesto, oh, that's right, Ernesto. Yeah, okay. Beachy footwear, flip-flop sandals. Flip-flop sandals. Tomato product, we want a tomato puree there. Longtime TV personality Regis Philbin. Well-grounded, I don't know. Goes up against, should know that. Beast domesticated by the Incas is the llama. Literally the god. Oh, we don't want puree but paste, maybe. Tomato paste, because this is the Allah. Ethene, maybe? Because you've got to be kidding, might be sheesh. Oh, this is a stash. No Shave November, a stash. Former times is pasts. Let's go back down here. Medallions might be seen in them. Cabs? To give off is to admit. Yeah, it goes up against his faces. I think medallions, something to do with like New York City taxi cabs and medallions. I don't really remember. Well grounded is sane. Goes up against his faces. One of these is not correct. Identifies digitally. Points at. It's not Kristen Bell. Who is it then? Make an enemy of. Alienate? What could this possibly be? Or this. Oh, this is not this either then. Kristen Wiig. Ring ditch. Oh, this is gonna be oh, ding dong ditch. Oh, I'm so dumb. This is gonna be sapphire. Cutter with teeth is a saw, and this is alone. Stag is alone. So I just have to figure out what's going on up here. Inherently, this crisscross puzzle, right? This is mazes. This is topaz. This is a buzz. I'm fairly sure this is a morel. To pack down, I'm fairly sure is to tamp down. Oh, inherently is per se. In itself. Per se, by itself. And this is a per. Okay. What am I still missing? This. Sing-song voice and sophists. Hello. Okay, I can't believe that. Oh, and they put the phi in here. Oh, that's so clever. Okay. Let's take a look at the theme. The revealer is so small. A Greek letter that resembles an I, a top, and O, as seen 8 times in this puzzle, plus in the grid's construction. We have this phi in the middle of the puzzle. So let's take a look at the theme. We have in one direction, it's not always the same direction. In one direction, we have the letter phi representing phi, the letters phi. In this case, like a class with frogs, a class of animals with frogs is the class of amphibia. On the other direction, we have a 3-word or 3-part clue where the first 2 parts have this kind of I-O construction, so ping pong. So we have to read the first part of it twice, once with the I and once with the O. Ping pong, and then go on to paddle. Second example here, we have the classical Greek precinct with the noted oracle is the oracle at Delphi, D-E-L-P-H-I, Delphi. And then in the other direction, we have criss-cross puzzle. I don't really know what they're referring to there, but sure. We have a bunch of them here. We have a birthstone before opal is sapphire, S-A-P-P-H-I-R-E. And then in the other direction, a prank of doorbell ringing and running is ding dong ditch, which I forgot until the very end. A ladybug's prey here is A-P-H-I-D and aphid. And on the other side, we have tick-tock dance. Here we have, excuse me, debaters who use deceptive arguments are sophists, S-O-P-H-I-S-T-S, sophists. And in the other direction, we have sing-song voice, a melodic way of speaking, sing-song voice. Here we have Oscar-winning actress Sophia Loren, S-O-P-H-I, Sophia Loren, and in the other direction, perfect condition, tip-top shape. I actually didn't fill this one in correctly, but I put an O and they just made it work. So I guess I missed that, but I picked it up now. Here we have P-H-I-L-B-I-N, Regis Philbin, longtime TV personality, going down. And then across we have flip-flop sandals, beachy footwear. And finally, we have dolphin, an intelligent sea mammal, D-O-L-P-H-I-N, and then going across, we have hip-hop artists. So that is the theme for this Sunday. Then we have some fun wordplay and some. We have actually some paired clues as well. I didn't know that Pan Am. I didn't know anything about this actually, and I should have gotten Pan Am. It's a very famous former airline, but anyway, I didn't know about a ragdoll as a type of cat, a breed of cat. I'll have to look that one up. Division signs more formally. Oboli. I thought oboli were the like cross type things, so I'll have to look that up as well. What might pop up from time to time is a very fun clue for a toaster. Nora Dunn, I don't know. I haven't watched SNL in a long time. These are all fine. We have 2 of these, this like aging and anxiety one, and this so it's anti-aging, anti-anxiety, and we have this one, catch onto, latch onto. Pretty light wordplay there. I'll have to look up the taxi cab medallion thing. It's like just out of my memory what that is all about. Class with frogs is a little bit of light wordplay too. You might be tempted to say something like biology class, but that's not what we want there. No disc is something everyone of a certain age has seen on various disc reading machines. Good reference to Randall Munroe here. Kind of a low-key genius. Identified digitally. I kind of knew what this was about at the beginning, but points at is what it ends up being with your digit. Leaf turning month, September, depending on where you live. Enya helped me fix some things that I had in here that were incorrect. And yeah, the sort of related clues here. We have games on some kids' menus being mazes, and then the crisscross puzzles here. And then what was the other one? I don't remember. think there was another set of paired clues, but I don't remember them. Anyway, that is a good Sunday theme involving a Greek letter by Dylan Schiff. If you enjoyed this solve, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. Thanks for joining me on Crosshatch Puzzles, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.